Hey, I'm Kyle.
I'm Gunner. We're
This is
effing horrible. That sucked. Let's do it again.
Fuck it.
Okay, anyways, welcome to another fun-filled, exciting episode that I'm sure a few of you out there in YouTube land will accidentally stumble across.
All four of you.
Yeah, all four of you that keep accidentally stumbling across our channel. Anyway, any of you who have actually been watching us will probably notice that our footage is just a little bit crisper. Yeah. You'll also notice that we have another microphone in the shot with us today. So
yeah, we're actually showing our microphones.
We're actually trying to get a little bit of quality going on here. Well, don't get me wrong, we're still operating out of my apartment living room. We're just in a different section.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a move.
Went from the couch to the to the dining table.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. It was a hell of a move.
Yeah.
All two wires.
15 feet. About,
Not even.
I was going to say about 10 feet, but
yeah, roughly
close enough.
10 or 15 feet. Something.
Close enough.
Anyways, so for today, a couple things we like to talk about. First up is the acceptance of other people. First and foremost,
I have no idea what to do with my arms.
That doesn't just. You want the real answer to that question?
No.
What professionals do? It's nothing. Literally, you do nothing.
Yeah,
it's
but,
weird.
But hand gestures,
Don't make hand gestures. Don't make hand gestures.
Well, as I told you, I'm modeling kind of some of the stuff that we use or do, and we model some of the stuff that we use off of people that I watch. I know you don't really watch too much YouTube.
Bullshit. I watch a lot of YouTube. As a matter of fact, and I know a lot of you out there in YouTube land will attest to this, YouTube nowadays is better than television ever was. Because you're getting a lot of raw footage from a lot of very interesting people. And gentlemen, you were watching the other day, and we have a plan for you.
Biggie2988, you can expect something from us. Yes. If you ever see this video.
If you ever see this video, I kind of hope you do. First off, we were watching your videos.
Some of you might know him as Francis.
Talking about some of his life struggles. It's kind of inspiring. It really is inspiring. You know, he's gone through a bit. He's gone through a bit, and that's one of the reasons we're making this video about acceptance of other people and just accepting people for being people. It's aggravating that so many people in the world.
A lot of them being great at what they do.
Yeah, are just fucking
whether it be
so shitty.
Whether it be some sort of dark room cave dwelling nerd, or
or a fucking man who buys buildings for a living and sells them, and everybody knows his name. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. So what if you spend the majority of your life in some dark windowless room? If you have a passion, you're following that passion, and you make your passion your life. And so fucking what if you're you pasty, horribly obese, bald, nerdy,
40-something-year-old cave nerd.
You know what? Those people design and invent, and because that's what they dedicate their lives to doing.
Those are the types of people that brought us the iPhone and the PlayStation and Xbox, and
they use this.
Steve Jobs did not make a living by being the coolest fucking bench pressing fucking stoner jock on the face of the planet. He got it. He became who he is by using his brain. Well, I'm sorry, he's gone now, yes, which is sad.
Very sad.
But
he used his brain.
He brought us the iPhone by being one of the biggest nerds we have ever seen.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, one of the richest men on the planet is also one of the biggest nerds on the planet. In fact, most of the richest people on the planet are in some way nerds. Here's the thing.
Steve Jobs,
But what?
I don't remember who. I work in the field and I can't remember the guy's name.
You know what? Let's make this general. Let's generalize what we're saying.
Okay.
It's not just acceptance of people for what they choose to do with their lives. It's not just acceptance of people for the shape that their body is in. It's acceptance of people for any number of reasons. I think that people should be accepting of each other just as people. We all live on this, clump of rock floating in space together. We're not going to be able to get away from each other anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, who cares if you're horribly obese
or freaking pasty and thin? Who cares if you're black or white? Who cares if you're Asian? Who cares about any of that?
We all.
To be honest,
I know a lot of people like to classify themselves as black or white or Asian or Indian. But truth be told, we all belong to the human race.
Exactly.
We're all human beings. Regardless of where we came from, where we're going, what stage of our life we're in.
Exactly.
We are people.
We all belong to the same genus. We all belong to the same kingdom. It's. Yeah, think about this. Think about this.
I mean, we take pride in inheritance, yes, but but treat your fellow man as a man.
Treat your fellow people, as they should be treated accordingly. We're all human beings. We all have different life experiences. We all come from different places. Do not belittle, insult, or hate your fellow man on the basis of let's just say anything for that matter. Judge people by what they do, not what they look like.
One of the big things people fail to realize is that, we may not be in the best places of our lives that we could be in.
No, hell no.
But we've busted our asses to get where we are now.
Yeah.
And
I'm working a full-time job, and I'm going to school full-time. People don't know that story about me. I run into people all the time. And I get judged based on a lot of things. That field of the work that I work in, my clothes get beat the fuck up. No shit. I have very few clothes that don't have burn holes or holes in general, or haven't been completely stained by some kind of fluid leaking out of some piece of machinery.
Yeah, life isn't about the clothes that you wear or the car that you drive.
Exactly. I work my ass off.
That's another thing that people don't realize, about me particularly, is for those of you that have watched all our videos, my beard was quite a bit larger and I had quite a bit more hair.
Mm-hmm.
And people never took me as the type of person that has such a deep interest in computers.
They take you. They were mistaking him as a person who has a deep interest in cured meats and hunting
cured
bears,
meats and moonshine and the NASCAR. They took me as a lumberjack
and
or
wind
some
up
sort of
start pickup trucks and fucking pull start John boats.
No, but truth be told, I've ever since I was about knee-high to a grasshopper, I was always getting in trouble for taking apart some sort of cassette player or even my older brother's Nintendo 64. My brother beat the shit out of me for trying to take it apart and figure out how to put it back together again.
My grandfather got pissed at me one time because I was given a remote-controlled Mercedes-Benz and I disassembled it. And you can guess my little 4, 5, or 6-year-old self, I don't remember, was incapable of returning said vehicle to its operating condition, and neither was anyone in my family because I didn't have tools when I took it apart. But machinery has always interested me. Computers have always interested me. This is
at first glance I would have spotted you as a mechanic or electrician or.
Yeah, people look at me quite often. I was told in boot camp I just looked like some big corn-fed dumb motherfucker. And then in boot camp I got, I was one of them in the running for the. This is nothing really to be proud of considering it's boot camp, but for the I can't remember what they call it even. It was like the education award because all the tests that we had to take in boot camp I aced the shit out of them 100% across the board till the very last one. I think I missed 2 questions and the other guy won out. He got his for it, but. I got told, well, I thought you were just some big dumb corn-fed motherfucker. You look like a big dumb corn-fed motherfucker. I'm like, what the freaking, really? I like to write. I like to draw, which is one of the things that's pushed me into
used to write.
What I'm studying now. I'm studying drafting.
Yeah,
People judging other people by looks.
People also
you can get things so wrong.
Realize it, but I used to sing and I used to play 4 instruments.
Okay, the moonshine jug and the 1-string wash tub fucking banjo doesn't count.
Piano, guitar, trumpet, and euphonium.
Yes, he played the euphonium.
Yes, I played the euphonium. Okay, I'm that fucking nerd that played the fucking euphonium.
Did you have your beard when you were doing it?
No, that was back in high school.
Did you have your beard when you were doing it?
No, my high school did not allow facial hair. Except for this guy named Moose. Everybody loved Moose. The only delicious. White guy in my high school with a fro and chops.
Really?
Yes. Fro out to here.
And chops.
Yeah. Big old pork chops.
Oh, they went down?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were
big old 70s porn star, big old 70s porn star disco chops.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, back in high school, I did band and choir and ROTC and computer club and
I played 1 year football.
Well, this guy was actually surprised when I told him that I know how to waltz and swing.
You can do a lot of things when you're drunk.
I can do that sober. Oh, thank you.
Damn. No, but I mean, we slid off topic and we're kind of rambling.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm this.
But
just making points.
Yeah, but just hang tight here. Follow along with our line of logic. We came from very different backgrounds. And to be honest, the fact that he started his sentence with, "You wouldn't know this by looking at me," well, why not? People go different routes.
People are judgmental.
Yes. Well, why not? Why not? Why not assume that guy can do things that I can't do? 90% of the people I bump into on a daily basis can do things I can't do. I can do things they can't do. It's just the way we are. We all choose different paths in life. I've run into a lot of people that I've thought, and this is why I've got to learn to stop judging. I've run into a lot of people that I trusted deeply that turned around and fucked me. And I've run into a lot of people that I was very mistrustful of because I judged them prematurely. And they turned out to be the fucking best people I've ever known, but I don't have a relationship with them. Because of my own issues.
Yeah, I mean, speaking off that, you can't say that you've never... Nobody can say that they've never misjudged somebody.
Exactly. Nobody on the planet can say that.
Know, because I know there's a lot of people out there that would see a black guy and say, "Hey, he's a black guy. He must like fried chicken." Or say, "Hey, there's an Asian guy. He must be Chinese and he must like eating cats for dinner."
Wow.
Now, I've actually heard people say that.
Okay. I've actually been in... This is...
No, I know that's horribly racist, but I mean, it happens.
I got told one time, I'm like, "No, you're about it." I was told this one time because I was writing... I was in high school. I was writing books and everything. And I told somebody I have a green card. I have a green card. I'm an immigrant. You can't tell by the sound of my voice, but I didn't speak English when I moved to the United States. I don't have an accent because I've lived here. I've devoted my life to all things American. Served in the military, pay my taxes. I've settled down here. I like it here. It's a wonderful place. Okay. But I'm not born here. I'm Icelandic.
Okay, so for those of you that are wanting to say that all immigrants are horrible, job-stealing jackasses, he's from Iceland. He spent time in the military. Mm-hmm. He's an immigrant. He earned his way.
It's the right thing to do. I actually believe everybody should spend some time in the military. It's good for you. It'll teach you things. It'll build some character, and it'll give you a trade.
It might sound a little old school, if not hyper patriotic.
Yes,
but
it definitely does.
It's the American thing to do.
It kind of is. This is one of the few places on earth where you're allowed to volunteer for the military service, and you're not either forced to or held under their guard, under their rule.
No, I mean it is a good opportunity, and it's one of the things that I feel that makes America great is we have the choice. and us having the choice, I feel everyone should at least serve. At the very least, 4 years.
And that's something you actually learn in the military as well. There is no black, there is no white, there is no Asian. There's service members. There's ranks.
There's a uniform and there's a rank.
And you respect a person in uniform.
Okay. But that's
a discussion for another video, I think.
Yeah, that's for another video.
Because sea stories would be a very interesting segment to a video to have. But anyway, I think that the basic message of this video, I know it's been rambling, it's gone here, it's gone there, we're still trying to figure this whole thing out, but the basic message is this: just love each other, for Christ's sakes. Be excellent to each other. Don't judge each other. Don't bump into somebody in the street and assume you know their life story because of how they look.
Yeah, if you're, Black Lives Matter, or All Lives Matter, or Blue Lives Matter, or Cop Lives Matter, or what have you. Yeah. Okay, we're all here together. All right. If we don't work together, then things will not get better.
Yeah. Okay? Things will never get better. You can't. We gotta stop.
The only way that things get better is if we work together.
Okay. We got to work together, and we got to stop classifying each other based on color and ethnicity and all that stuff. We got to start classifying each other as just other human beings that live in other areas. That's all there is to it. Stop talking about each other as if, those people are from another place, they don't understand me. Well, we may not understand your life story and where you came from, but
for the American viewers on our show, I know it's a big I know it's a large country, and it's separate in different areas of the country have problems. But if we stop looking at each other as a New Yorker, or a Texan, or
Californian,
or a Californian, as immigrants.
As immigrants, and just start looking at each other as Americans.
Yeah. He's American, I'm American, his daughter's American, our neighbor's American, the guy across the street is American, the guy across the country is American.
We're all Americans, we're all on this rock together, we need to fucking stop.
Okay? I might be a quarter Asian, but I'm still a human fucking being. Alright?
We need to start fucking, stop classifying
each other. I'm not going to eat his cat.
No, I've thought of it myself at times, she is quite annoying.
Okay, see? Us Asians are not the only people that like eating cats.
I never said I liked eating cat, I'm just curious.
But you thought about
it. I've got a nice big oven.
You don't need a big oven. Well, all you've got to do is get her and fire up the grill.
That's probably the biggest turnoff to eating cat. All the work. But you can have some really comfy goddamn moccasins when you're done. That's the biggest
turn off to eating any animal.
Have
you ever skinned a cow?
No.
I bet your ass likes beef, though.
Oh, I love beef. But somebody else skins it for me. The problem is, I would have to skin my cat to eat it. And, that's just no.
Okay, anyways,
we'll go ahead and leave it off on that note. Something for you to think about. Is cat delicious or not? Which is the message we've been after this entire video. When you
go to bed tonight, think about him killing and skinning and cooking his own cat.
Yeah, she's gray and white, just to give you some color ideas when it's that particular cat. Oh, okay.
And tell us what you prefer: cat moccasins or cat hat.
Lucky winner may get both. All right, ladies and gents, we're gonna go ahead and sign off on that note. But the deal is: be excellent to each other, love each other, stop judging each other, and stop causing so many fucking problems for each other. Yeah. We're all Americans. We're all in this rock together.
One last note.
We're all humans.
One last note. For those of you that want to pull the race card, okay?
And it doesn't matter what side you're...
I'm just saying, I don't give a damn if you're black, white, orange, green, blue, red, or yellow. If you want to pull the race card, then stop playing into the stereotypes. They're there for a reason.
Okay.
And that's where we leave off.
I will leave you to your opinion, sir.